Hello and welcome to another episode of The Aftermath. My name is Ian, and I have a very special episode this week. Right now, it's Dylan and I.
It's just us two. Or is it?
Or is it?
Perhaps two little hooligans have snuck into the set.
I wouldn't say little, but...
Unbeknownst, they're small.
Oh, yeah, right.
Even. How do you think we didn't notice?
Shit, you're right.
They can shrink.
Well, one of them, I actually had to start a summoning ritual to get here, and it's Chase. I finally got Chase here again.
Hello, it's amazing that I don't either have a day off tomorrow
Yeah.
and I don't have a rain.
Wow, you're right.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a ramshackle affair. We only had one of the necessary ingredients.
Right, exactly. And then the other one, last but certainly not least, we have Nick. But not just Nick by himself sharing a microphone with Chase like we did before in the past. We have a whole separate microphone set up.
has his
own
own.
mic, baby.
Yeah, I can shout into this microphone all I want. Yes, so this is the upgrade to the podcast that I was talking about. I have been trying to get a fourth part of the podcast, and I have finally saved up all the pennies and have got the last microphone. And so now we have a full 4 set up, and I am so excited because I can't wait to get John on here with Ethan and Chase back on here again.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Bygone are the days when we sat at that big-ass table and just passed the mic around.
I forgot about that. Oh, dude, remember whenever let's just have a little second to remember our humble beginnings.
Right.
Remember whenever I had that one microphone in my bedroom and I just held it and you and I talked into it for our first 2 episodes?
Oh my God, I do.
That was
Holy
before
shit.
That was before any of this really nice equipment.
Oh my God.
I don't think I ever witnessed any of that.
You
don't think so
didn't.
either.
You weren't there for it.
No.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that.
I had my little Rode black microphone and we just sat there and
That
we
was
just
before I even moved in.
You're right. We just sat in my bedroom and I just talked into this microphone. It
Oh,
was actually this.
Aftermath
shit.
started before?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
it started that long ago.
Yeah, it actually started like the same time the pandemic happened, I think.
I guess you're right,
In
because I remember
March.
one of your first episodes,
What a
you're just like,
beginning.
yeah, I'm just chilling here, cup of coffee, you know.
That was, I want to say that was like our 3rd or 4th episode.
Mhm.
Our first ones were like that, where Dylan and I just talked into a little microphone I was holding
so
onto.
crazy.
And then I did that one because COVID happened and he couldn't be over here. Or well, it was the first few weeks of like the pandemic where we were like, everyone has to be quarantined in their house for like 2 days or 2 weeks. I'm sorry, you know. So it was like, I was like, I want to have an episode come out every week, but I couldn't do it. Ethan had work, and I was like, and I have to have an episode up, and Dylan can't come over here, and I couldn't figure out the logistics of recording a Discord call yet between the two of us. So I was like, I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here with a cup of coffee and talk to myself.
Yep.
And that is still, to this day, our number 1 episode.
Damn.
Have no idea why. And I think it's the naming convention alone.
What am I even here for?
Don't say that. You're a very integral part of this show. You keep me sane on a weekly basis. But the whole reason why I wanted to have this episode specifically and really special is Nick is moving to Missouri.
I am.
He's packing up and leaving us.
I'm moving
Yep.
away
Indefinitely.
The state of drudgery.
for
Right.
a 9-hour drive.
He's moving to Missouri.
God damn, 9 hours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
There is a little bit like an hour longer drive, but
Yeah.
that goes straight through Arkansas. I don't want to go through buttfuck Arkansas.
Nice.
I don't
Sorry
want
for
to. I don't
everyone
want to
listening
see.
in Arkansas.
I don't want to see cross-eyed.
Right,
girls.
right. Well, have fun in Montana, and well, I'll see you when I see you. You know.
It's not Montana.
right.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's what I said. I hope Minnesota treats you well.
It's not Minnesota
Yeah.
either.
That's what I said.
Sorry, Alaska.
Honestly, bro, that'd be a dream.
Sorry, Canada.
right.
That would be a dream too. Honestly.
Let me know how your trip to Hawaii goes.
Yeah. I hope Michigan treats you well.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to move to Missouri, though. I'm excited. It's,
He's going to the big shell.
tomorrow will just be a day of sleeping, and then I leave that night
Wonderful.
around like 2:00 in the morning on the 20th. So,
And you're going there for like IT work and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
but on cars this time.
Cars?
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's IT work on cars.
Wow.
So
Sweet.
it's programming like remote starts and backup cameras and
Shit, dude, that sounds
installing them and
awful.
shit like that,
I'm kidding.
That sounds fucking awesome.
It sounds pretty cool though, yeah.
So,
I can only imagine it just being a rat nest of wires up in
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
but it'd be so cool.
'Cause I'm also installing them. I'm not just programming them. So
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Like aftermarket ones?
yeah.
Wonderful.
I didn't know you were going to be getting into like the nitty gritty. I thought it was just
Oh, no. I've been installing
teaching you
everything.
the ins and outs. That's so cool.
Yeah. I do that for
Wonderful.
like 2-3 years maybe with Geek Squad, and then I'll go work at a hospital for IT.
Nice.
Gonna be a
Well,
hospital.
from cars to people, eh? That's quite
Nice.
a step.
I'll be shoving cameras up people's asses and calling them backup cameras.
Oh, no, I don't be doing that. I still do it on computers.
I know.
Aha, I can see your insides.
Right. I see your colon.
I see your colon.
It's a little dirty in here.
I'm gonna come to your house tomorrow and just wake you up.
With an air horn, please.
Just early.
Squam, squam, squam.
I don't know. The earliest I'd have to get up would be like 3:30 in the
You
morning.
kick
No,
down
that's
the
not
door.
early. That's not early. That is late. That is still nighttime. The sun hasn't begun to rose yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm every morning I go to
Oh,
work.
please, no, dude.
Every morning I go to work, I see that sunrise.
Jeez.
Yikes.
My idea is to like,
When I lived in Canada, I had that,
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it.
yeah.
But I'm also glad that I now kind of work
yeah.
on my own schedule. You know.
Right.
I could see that. Yeah.
My idea is to like, since I'll be leaving so early in the morning, there won't be anyone around. So like,
Right.
it's also my first time, not my first time, but my first time driving that far away with the trailer attached to me.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention getting food with the trailer attached to me. So I
You
definitely
just park in the parking lot.
That's what I'm gonna
Just
do.
park on
But
the
you ever
road.
driven
what I
with a
kind of want to
trailer
do,
before?
honestly, is just go to McDonald's. Like, I don't really want to eat fast food because it makes me feel gross.
Right.
But it's kind of what I have to do.
Right.
Mhm.
So like, just like order some breakfast food and then get like 2 or 3 burgers
Damn.
and then just like kind of throw them somewhere in the truck. And
Do you
then,
like- do you have, like, an
when I
ice
get
chest?
hungry- No.
Damn. I was gonna say, did you get like a bunch of salads? Just like some big, like huge, like
Got a bunch
hearty
of
salads.
lettuce.
I mean, if they have chicken sandwiches, I get chicken sandwiches.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
a
I figure I
fun
just
time,
do that,
dude.
though.
I like
See,
I
you
said,
say that.
Yeah, no, that's a 9-hour drive.
Oh, it'll be
bad though.
9-hour drive. Yeah, I would definitely like separate it into like 4 chunks.
Yeah.
Like like every, what would that be? Like every 2-3 hours. Like
Yeah.
take like a little
I'll
little
definitely
pit stop.
I'll definitely try to find a little pit stop at like a rest station.
Yeah,
I
just a place to stretch your legs. Because
Yeah,
trust me, like
exactly.
8 hour or anything over 8 hours, I'm like, I have made the decision for myself. If it's ever over an 8-hour drive, I would always recommend flying there
Oh, for sure.
because it's too long.
I mean, if I honestly could have just paid like a renter, not a renter, paid like a moving company.
yeah, it's so expensive though.
Oh, I know. It's like $1,000, maybe
No.
even more.
Yeah.
Right.
Just for people to move your shit and it not even be at your house the day you get there.
right. Yeah. Whenever I was thinking about using movers to just move my whole life to Canada, it was so just to put it all out there, I want to say it was my my paperwork to get my visa all figured out was like less than $2,000 to get all of it like in the system
Ooh.
Oh,
ready
wow.
to go. It was expensive, but the movers, if I was to pay someone to move my stuff there, it was just shy of $5,000.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
God.
I didn't even pay that much to get legally into Canada. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spend that just to get my shit here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So I just shoved it all in my car and went there myself.
Yeah.
with Ben though, but
Yeah.
that was hard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm excited just because like it's gonna be the nice drive.
All
It-
right.
It might snow,
Oh, fun.
so it's like hopefully not on the drive. That's
Right.
my one thing is I don't want it to snow on the drive. It won't be a problem. I don't think it'll be an issue for me. It's just more of I want it to get there first, unpack everything, and then go play in the snow.
Of course,
not,
yeah.
not want to play in the snow
Yeah,
while
yeah.
I'm driving.
And it's also hard. Like I've driven in snow, like in my car, but I've never driven in snow with like a trailer.
Yeah.
That's a different.
Oh,
Volume
yeah,
of
for sure.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
It
I've
especially sucks since the truck isn't 4-wheel drive. It's only rear-wheel drive.
So I'm gonna
Ooh.
appreciate the fun of the
Oh.
snow as much as you will.
No.
It's better than front wheel drive.
I mean, yeah. Well, actually, in the snow, it's preferred to have all-wheel or front-wheel.
Really?
Yeah.
Helps
Less-
get out.
Less chance to spin out
Mm-hmm.
with the
Get
rear wheel.
stuck.
I mean, with the
No
front wheel.
peeling there.
Yeah. You can at least adjust the tires a little bit to get
Yeah.
them. But yeah, I had front wheel drive in my CRV when I drove there, and
Oh.
it was a godsend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just the whole car was.
Yeah.
There was points in time when it would be below freezing, like far below freezing, and that little Honda, dude, I was like, this is the day. Today's the day. It's not gonna happen. And I would crank it up in the morning, like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, going to work at my coffee shop I worked at. Dude, that car, it would go like, yeah, run, and it would actually run. But it barely started, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, baby, come on, just one more time, give me to work, just one more time."
Mine will do that sometimes. It won't just barely start, but it'll take like a couple of seconds longer.
This one sounded like it was trying.
Oh,
This poor car, I was like, "Ooh, it's giving it all it's got to turn over twice." Yeah, and then it would start. I was like, "Oh, baby, come on."
Caught a bit of a cold.
Right. But it would always run. It would always run and then stay running. And I was like, I have no idea how this is working, but it is, and I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I do wish the truck was all-wheel drive because it would be definitely a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Of a drive, especially with the trailer. But I'll figure it out.
Right.
I'm not planning on keeping that thing forever. Like I said, once I get the hospital job, I'm probably gonna sell the truck or trade it in for credit towards maybe like a Ford Maverick or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun,
that'd be nice.
dude. Yes. Those Mavericks look so nice.
Oh, you've seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want one.
I don't know if y'all saw, but Ford's making their new electric car.
Yeah, the Lightning. No.
No.
That's
it's called the EOS or something.
Oh yeah, I still haven't
Wow.
seen that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see it? It's really cool. They're making two versions. They're making a 4-door and they're also making a 2-door.
Really.
So it's like it looks really
At
sick.
the Renaissance Festival this past year, we saw the Mustang, the electric Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually kind of cool looking.
Oh shit! I forgot about
I
that.
Yeah.
think that was actually at the Halloween festival.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, well, it was one of those two. I just knew it was parked in the grass, and I was like, "Look at that guy."
Yeah.
That's so nice. I don't think I've seen the Maverick in person though. If you're to answer your
I've
question,
seen the Maverick like maybe a couple of times in person. There was one time I did see it on purpose. In person.
On purpose.
Shut up.
I saw it on purpose in
I
person.
had to stare at it on purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to take a picture of it so bad, but it
I
was
look at
passing
you.
me.
I look at you on purpose. I like you. I do it on. Oh no! Not that look.
Don't look at
me. Now, one thing I have seen a lot of is the new Ford Bronco.
Oh,
Yes.
Dude, I've seen those all over the place. Those look nice.
Yeah, I wanted one, but it's
Okay, so this is the 2-door one.
Yeah.
That's how the doors open.
That does kind of look like the
Oh, wow.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Evos. whatever you
Bird
call it.
wing doors.
There's two versions. That's the 2-door, and the 4-door. I think the other door kind of does a little something different. It opens up. Yeah, there it is.
Sideways?
It opens up that way.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
so
Jeez.
weird. For an audio podcast, go ahead and just Google that. What is
Yeah.
it? Ford what?
Ford EVOS.
EVOS. EVOS. Yeah.
actually a funny thing is
It's just a concept, but I mean,
Oh, it's nice though.
nice though. Yeah.
about those Broncos. I remember me and Nick were somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, look, there's a Bronco." He's like, "No, that's a Jeep." I'm like, stared at him, like, "No, that's a Bronco."
That's a Bronco.
And we got closer. He's like, "Oh, sure enough."
Oh well, shit! Look at that.
Oh well, would you look at there?
Oh damn.
That was funny though.
Hard to tell from a distance.
Yeah, I could see how you mistake him from a distance.
Butter my buns and call me biscuit.
Hey, biscuit.
I said butter them first. Damn it.
Well, if you look,
Take him out to
already
dinner
fucked.
first, Shay. Maybe a glass of wine first.
Yeah, come
Shay.
on. You gotta
Shit.
take me out before you
I like
start
a
doing
little
it.
charcuterie board or some shit. You know?
Nick is a classy date.
we had that at New Year's.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
so
We
he
ate the
already
shit out of that.
He's already had that.
Right. I did. Hey, I did.
Okay, look, we gotta have a little something nicer than just some ham and cheese. Well, not really ham.
Hey, you're
it's
the one that
pepperoni.
suggested it.
Well, we gotta get some like pastrami. and
They
some,
had
like,
they had three different kinds of three different
Should've bought
kinds
the
of.
most expensive one.
I was going to, but the problem was like it had like olives and stuff in it. I was like, I don't
wouldn't
think.
have eaten.
And I didn't know that. And well, I was gonna say next time, but there's not gonna be a next time because he's running away from us.
I would have
Yeah.
gargled
Nathan
them
say the same
olives.
thing.
What's that?
Didn't Nathan say the same thing? About
I
the-
believe so.
I think so. too.
Because it had like olives, and then it had pepper jack, and I was like, oh, I want that so bad. In case the viewers or listeners don't know, for New Year's this past year, I passed by in the store like the charcuterie board section, and they had like some pre-made ones, and they had some that you like make yourselves, and it had like 3 or 4 different types of like salami and stuff, and it was really good. But I got like the middle ground one because I was like the higher ground, like the higher, like more expensive one, had like some different kinds of cheeses and stuff, but like it had, like I said, it had like olives and like I think it had some other sort of meat that like I think like prosciutto or something. And I was like,
Oh wow.
and see, well now next time I will buy it. Damn it! But though I got the middle one that had like pepperoni and like salami and like 2 different kinds of cheese and some crackers, and
Can't
it
go
was
wrong
it
with
was
pepperoni.
gone so fast.
Oh, dude, we were all drunk, so like.
I mean,
yeah,
you know.
I don't know. I was fine.
Well, you were fine, but I was wasted real quick.
Oh jeez.
I was an idiot and ate around like
Oh,
3 o'clock and we started drinking.
Yeah.
at
I want to
7.
say out of
I was
all
just
of us,
watching.
I want to say out of all of us, Dylan was probably the most sober though.
Oh, of course he. I don't think he had anything to drink.
I don't think.
I
Though
was-
he did try to kill Nick with the firework.
That was fun.
That wasn't me.
Not for you. It was one of those moments where it was scary in the moment, but the second you were okay, I was like, "Holy shit, that was awesome!" I was like,
to add some context, I was pretty drunk already.
You got your leg blown off.
So, like, to put it in context, like, so I had got off of work at like 6:30.
Yeah,
like 6:30
something like that,
or 6 o'clock maybe. And so I went straight over there. But prior to that, at 8, because I brought my own lunch, of course, and at 8, around like 3 o'clock. So like it's been quite a few hours before I ate anything.
Yeah.
Until we started drinking. So like I was
and then we go right into a drinking game.
Yeah, we were going right into a drinking game. So I'm already started like a little margarita thing, a little strawberry thing. Already drinking that. Then like we get the little Seagrams and I put vodka in them.
Yeah.
So I'm already like really drunk, like stupid fast because I hadn't had anything in my system to absorb it. And I'm already like in the bathroom, like, oh
God, yeah, you did not look good.
Yeah, no, I did not. So like I passed out for a little bit, and then they were shooting fireworks. So I just safely was sitting on the porch. Thought I was safe.
Mean, at a great distance.
At a great distance,
over 20 to 25 feet. I will say,
like right in front of my bedroom.
And I guess
window.
one of the fireworks just tipped over and like shot towards the house.
All the rest of them shot up in the air, but then there's this one that just has a stray and it shoots like right back to the house, and with force.
Yeah,
my girlfriend Mallory like jumps out the way like out of like
she runs
like
for the hills.
like Catwoman. She just
like jumping out of like a moving train, just like dodges it, and then it goes straight from you, and all you do is curl up and go, ah! And then it just explodes.
I just sat there. I saw it hit the house. Hit my leg.
Yep.
Blew up on my feet, and I was just like,
"Oh no!
Oh shit!
I'm safe if I don't move."
Right. And then just
I'm safe if I don't move.
The problem is like
it's usually the opposite.
We're kind of shitting on him like he had an opportunity to move, but it happened so fast. I don't think he had an opportunity.
My
to
brain
anyways.
wasn't even operating to capacity.
Even if you were sober,
like when I tell you that happened in slow motion, for me it happened as like I could have honestly
at least like a full second of brain lag.
It was legit a full second. Like when it like hit the wall and hit my leg, I was like,
oh, that's a firework.
This is my life now.
I could have moved.
I saw it shoot past me, and I was like, "Huh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's not good."
Not the house.
And then your dad just like, this was the door. He just went.
Yeah,
shut the door.
I saw that door open. I was like, "Oh no, that's not going in the house, is it?"
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, like I said, it was the only accident out of the whole night. We were totally safe.
My feet felt cleansed.
I believe it. With the fires of China, I bet.
Yeah, burned the layer of skin off them, that's for sure.
They, so like I said, everyone was safe. We weren't being stupid, obviously. It was like an honest mistake.
It was honestly just a stray firework.
It was all fun and games because, like I said, everyone turned out to be fine. It would be a different story if someone actually got injured. But
I feel like went my eyeball or some shit.
Oh,
and I'm
dude.
like,
if you actually got like really seriously burned, I would feel so bad. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah, I know. It just tipped over because of the uneven ground.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was all just an accident.
Should have cleared a runway like we did the year before.
Yeah, I didn't do that this year, but I guess
okay.
no,
that's because we weren't dealing with a fucking jungle this time.
You're right. Our backyard is pretty expansive.
The last time it was like a legit.
It was like almost like a crop circle last time.
Why? Because I deliberately did that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
How nice. But yeah. I'm going to miss having you around, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I always joke around because Nick is always the one to push the boundary and always go that little extra, right whenever you think it's like comfortable or safe or whatever, he always pushes it. And I feel like we're going to seriously lack that in the group of just that edgy humor of like, I'm uncomfortable, but also this is hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real sad.
There's still Discord. Like I said, I'll still be down here too. You know, I'll be having a lot of overtime probably too. So
right.
Like I'll have a lot of PTO where I can just like take off and come down.
That makes me happy because I like I said, I know it's gonna hit me later whenever I'm thinking about it. But it's like now that because you two have been friends for what since you guys went to kindergarten,
first grade.
Like
first grade.
I think I've known him for like almost 19 years now.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
It's something like that. I could do the math, but it'd take a minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like
we've been friends for a while.
He was putting stuff in the truck earlier, and all of a sudden I got a flashback to the first time I actually spent the night at his house way back
Oh,
when.
man.
Whenever I was like in, I think, 3rd grade or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn.
Because I remember the first time I realized we lived in the same neighborhood is whenever like I was walking, and I want to say that was like 2nd grade, 1st grade maybe. And you and your dad were fishing by the creek.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, hey, Jace, what's up?
Wow. That's awesome, dude.
What are you doing here? I live here.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
thought you knew that.
No.
Oh.
Chase is the last person I would expect to be Fishing by the Creek.
Really?
He was a different
Yeah.
boy back then. That was another life.
Yeah,
Right.
that was like another version of him.
Yeah, right.
That version got abducted. This is just a replacement.
Oh, what was it?
Before he became a
liquid
hydro-based
base, yeah.
life form.
Right.
Oh, there was something else I was going to say, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was my thought process in that flashback was, wow, damn, 12 years has already passed, and I've already graduated high school and everything.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
you're telling me.
I know, right?
This year, I graduated high school in 2012. So this year is my 10-year anniversary
fuck.
of being graduated.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's insane.
It's only I graduated in I think 2017.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, so that's not very many.
It's funny you mentioned the fishing by the creek, but like a few years ago, I actually caught 2 really big redfish. If you remember me telling you about
Really?
that,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, yeah,
I
no,
did.
Chase did go fishing like recently. Not like recent, but
it
like,
was a few years
it was
ago,
a
but
few years
it was
ago,
back
but
in
that's
like
when you had the boat.
yeah. So this
Yeah.
was back in like at least 2016, 2017.
You just don't think that Chase is the one to be like the Tom Sawyer character. Like,
As I
you
know
that's
him
what-
now, it's
right.
a huge
You
departure
know,
from
he
the
could
creature
Right.
he could be
is.
not even telling the he could have had like bitches on the boat with him
Oh,
and like
dude, yeah.
a cigar hanging out of his mouth.
I'm
just, like,
thinking- I'm
catching
thinking-
fish.
yacht party.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like denim overalls and a straw hat.
Right.
No, that probably not so much. Okay,
That piece of straw hanging out of his mouth.
Oh my God.
Yes.
okay, maybe the straw hat if it was really sunny and that was the
See,
only thing
look, I
around.
told you. Maybe some
You would
knee-high wader boots.
See,
Yeah.
he'd only ever rock the straw hat if he had like the dad vacation get up.
Yeah.
Like Sean yesterday.
Yes.
Right.
I
Yeah.
would
Not
wear
like the
that.
suit jacket and like the khakis, but like
my God, my
definitely
mother.
the shirt.
I would definitely dress like Tommy Vassetti from
Yeah, gave
Vice
me that
City.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did y'all know what happened at dinner with my mom?
Oh goodness.
My girlfriend, I think, has met your mom maybe once before at your birthday party at that cool like bar place we're at, like in the barn or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, chef, yeah, he's leaving. He's leaving. Make the dinner good since he's going somewhere else.
Right.
No, but y'all know what happened at dinner with my mom?
Not the.
I feel like
I was sitting to my left, Nick is sitting next to me, and then my girlfriend is at my right.
I think-
His mom is to the right of that.
yes.
So my girlfriend's in between Nick's mom and my girlfriend Mallory.
Mhm.
Having only met her once, you want to go ahead and tell the rest of the story?
me and you were talking about it, right?
I don't remember, but basically my mom is
It's like on Facebook. Just
on Facebook and
chilling.
I'm just chilling. All of a sudden, she just looks at Mallory and goes, "Hey, look, cat balls." And she-
Oh wait, that happened
what?
that night.
yeah, and this cat's just like sprawled out, like sprawled eagle, and it's thing hanging out, and it's spelt where it says I, and I guess the balls were in the shape of a heart,
sort of, yeah.
and it's
One could say that.
yeah, one could say that, and it says you, so that it spells I heart you, but with cat balls.
I thought that was just.
Oh.
I thought
And
that was
she-
something you saw a
and
few
she
weeks
sh-
ago.
And she
No,
showed
that happened right there at the
Yeah.
dinner table.
Oh,
What the fuck? How did
Yeah.
I miss that?
Yeah,
Right.
and so Ian, he looks over at me. He's like, I'm so desensitized from
No,
you.
The thing is, what I was meaning to say by the whole interaction is that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I'd been wondering where
Is
this
it-
motherfucker
is it-
got it from.
Is that this?
After meeting his parents, like the 3 times that I have already, I did not think at all that it would be your mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say is like his mom is a bit strange and funny, and I've noticed that after the past few times that I've seen her. But after that night alone, I was like, you know what? I
It
always
all
ask
makes
my.
sense.
It all
get it
makes
now.
sense. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, at the same time, I'm also desensitized because of how far I think Nick pushes the line all the time. That
Right.
his mom can show that at the dinner table while we're at this
It's
hibachi
just
place.
like, oh, how cute.
And I was like, and exactly, and I'm sitting here like, you know what? I'm not surprised.
yeah.
Especially when she started talking about the calendar.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! That
Apparently on Amazon, the #1 item to buy for like a gift or something
Right.
was this like calendar of
It's cat balls, isn't it?
of dog shitting.
yeah,
Wait, what?
different
Yes.
dog breeds every
Different
every
dog breeds.
month.
Every
In
month
the-
is-
I must
in
have been
the-
fucking deaf at this table. When
the
did
action
this
of shitting.
happen?
Yeah, no, it, like
Oh, it was
literally that
happening
night.
as the show was going on,
Yeah.
as
Oh
he's
my
like
God.
flinging chicken around and like
Yeah, we-
That's not like a sexual
frying
term.
up rice.
We were
Slinging
talking about
chicken.
it, but you were. I imagine you were probably talking to Sean about something at the same time.
Yeah, I think you were.
Jeez.
because
Yeah.
I remember all of us were talking about it, like basically
Oh,
me,
God.
Nick, and Ian.
Yeah.
And whenever you had mentioned that, I was like, oh, that must have happened a few months ago, not right then.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
it was right
it's
there.
different dog breeds shitting, and you can even see the shit.
Oh God,
What?
They're literally in the act of.
You said it's a calendar?
pooping. Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
awful.
each
One of-
month
it's the
someone new.
number one item on Amazon.
A number one gift item.
Why?
Yeah.
I think it's a
Absolutely vile.
I think it's a gag gift. But
Oh,
the point she was making is you always have to, because and the funny thing was, which I don't know how it correlates at all.
Yeah.
We were talking about the podcast, this podcast,
Yeah.
and she was talking about you have to do something crazy. You
Okay.
have to do something over the top to get people's attention, to get people talking about you. I was like, yeah, you're right.
See,
And she's
I
like,
figured
like
the cake
like
would
the
be enough.
like you're right. You think it would be.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's actually funny. Like the most popular giftable item on Amazon is a calendar of dogs shitting. And I was like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, it's actually the most. I was like,
Oh,
where am I? What?
I appreciate
What
the
dimension did I fall into?
Yeah, right.
That reminds me.
I fell into her dimension.
That reminds me. Me and Dylan went to a party, and I remember. You know exactly where I'm going
Yeah,
with this.
I do. This was so long ago.
Oh,
You went
yeah.
to a party?
Yeah,
You went to a rager,
that-
my
that-
guy?
No,
Yeah.
that was when they were like in cahoots with like the Lolly and Pops girl.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
were friends.
No, okay, I wouldn't
we
say
we
they
knew
were
a lot
like
of people at that store.
I wouldn't say they were like they
I
were,
wouldn't
they
say
were
we were.
friends.
We were more like kind
Acquaintance
of
friends.
Yeah, acquaintances.
What?
Yeah, but she invited us to a party,
At her house.
and
What?
Yeah.
Why? How come I didn't hear about this?
Wait,
I
you?
could have sworn I had told you about this.
Well, anyways, it gets better.
I mean, maybe.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Damn.
Okay, you remember that picture of Dylan that I have with him with the mustache?
It was that party?
That was that party.
Yeah.
I thought that was just something you guys had yourself.
No. That was that party.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
You mean the most famous picture of Dylan that I love?
yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I took that there.
I
And,
love that.
I've just had it as his profile ever since then.
Dude, it's such a yeah, I love it.
Anyways,
That was a fun night.
That is
yeah,
that is a
it was.
picture of a man you don't frick with, is what it looks like. He has a mustache on, but he also looks like he's like a really mad Mario.
Yeah.
He's like he's sitting there and he's just like, don't
It's
you
all
dare.
dark in the
Don't you
background.
Yeah, right, it is dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, no, just don't even start with me.
Well, we were playing. What was it? White Elephant? Is that? the
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
Mhm.
And the first thing, the first gift he opens is a Sports Illustrated calendar,
Hell yeah.
and I immediately say, "Yep, I'm going for that."
Yes.
It gets to be my turn. I'm like,
Didn't
"Yep."
you hang it up in your bedroom
I
too?
did do
you
that.
did do
Of
that.
course.
Because I remember walking into your bedroom one time at your house, and I was just like, "Oh, boobies."
Nice.
Yeah.
That was the party that I had gotten my copy of Monty Python and the Holy Grail from.
Oh
Really?
yeah, that
Yeah.
was it.
That's how I got it.
And
And you guys don't talk to her anymore?
I mean,
I think she moved away.
Yeah.
she moved to Texas.
Oh.
I had her number, but I think I accidentally deleted it. So
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
How sad.
yeah, But-
Shout out to Meredith.
yeah.
If you're still out there.
Right.
I think she's
If you're
still-
alive,
I think she's still in Tennessee somewhere.
Tennessee.
Probably.
Or was it Texas or Tennessee? I'm confused.
It was one of the T's.
did she split herself in half? And
Oh, right,
Yes.
right.
Okay.
Well, anyways,
I thought they were playing the same gag I was earlier.
I
When I was
remember
naming all the states that wasn't the right one with letter M in it.
I remember I hung it up in my room, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait to see how long my parents notice.
Yeah.
And then I think it took them like, it was either like 2 days or like a week.
Damn.
Wow.
And then my mom's like, "Where'd you get this?" I'm like,
It's a
"Oh,
large
it's a party."
swath of time. I bought it at the store.
I was like, "Oh, I got it from the party."
Nice.
Yeah, and then Meredith was the girl that bought the calendar,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Do you know how embarrassing it was to buy this? Like for a woman to buy a calendar like this?"
You
I
know
don't know
how
what you're talking
embarrassing
about.
it is for a
That's so
male to
funny.
buy a calendar like
I
that?
mean, come
Oh,
on,
God.
guys.
Not really for me though.
No, not for
No.
you.
Not for
I
me.
mean,
No. I
not
buy
with-
a bunch of weird
I don't know
shit.
what
Not-
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at the sweater you're wearing right now.
Not with the
I mean,
shit you wear. His
Well,
nephew,
again-
his nephew saw the sweater,
It doesn't bother me.
and he's like, "What the heck is this?" I'm like, "Oh, you should see his computer. It gets worse."
Oh, you should see the
Oh,
amount of
no.
titties on his computer.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Not on them, but like physically on them.
Yes.
Stickers.
Yes.
So the same thing about my calendar goes the same way though. Like
Yours is way worse than
mine's
Sports
way worse.
Illustrated.
Oh, it's way worse. It's
Alright.
like it's a hentai calendar.
Oh no.
It's a hentai calendar
God.
that I got from the Otaku box, which is like
Yikes.
a anime
Guess it's-
box you can buy, where
Okay,
like they
okay,
give
yeah.
you figures and like pins and stuff. But it's also kind of gets a little 18
Raunchy.
plus. Yeah, if you can add the option for 18 plus, of course.
Oh my
I
God.
see,
But
I see.
they always include a calendar with like art that people have made,
Right.
and the top winner is like the big huge one, and the runner up's a small one or whatever. and like every page is just
Wow.
Titties.
Yeah, and so then like I had that out on the desk for like the longest time, and I was like, I wonder how long it's gonna take until my parents are just like, hey,
what the fuck?
what the fuck kind of calendar is that on your
I think
desk,
they just
bro?
gave up.
No, but my parents just gave up. Like the amount of shit I wear that has like weird anime hentai,
I didn't do that
like
around my
ecchi,
parents.
or like like
You have like
sweaters and
the
stuff
thing
I
is
wear.
like the full anime aesthetic. You have like, I know you've probably been into it for a while, but like in the recent like year or two, like you have committed
heavily.
heavily to the
Yes.
aesthetic,
Your
and like you know what,
Airways
I
are,
commend
sight to
you.
behold.
Commend you for having a look and just going with it.
Because it doesn't bother me to go buy that stuff either. Like I'll
No.
buy like the mangas that are like raunchy as hell, and
Dude.
bring it up to the cashier and be like,
Do
I
you-
want this. And they're like, they either get really red faced because like at the Barnes and Noble, like, they shut up real quick when they realize what you're buying.
Yeah.
They won't even look at you in the eyes.
Oh
They'll
God.
avoid conversation whatsoever, and then they'll send you on your way. The Books a Million, they will strike a doesn't matter. You could have like the cover is just straight up, and then you go to the counter and they're just like, oh yeah, this is really good. You would love it. I'm just like,
I mean,
excuse me?
Hey, I mean, you got me to try to ask the lady about whatever at that convention we went to.
Oh,
it was like,
yes.
I'm okay. So,
and actually, actually, you were there. Me and you were
Dude.
laughing at the lady.
dude, is this the fucking naughty nurses and dirty doctors?
yes,
Yes,
I was just about to say
dude.
MILF Mansion.
MILF Mansion. Oh my god!
Because I remember the lady's like, yes, we have titties here.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
was. So there was a bunch of people that were at her. It was like it was an anime convention. It was a bunch of people that were like kind of around her booth, and she had every anime on DVD, on demand.
Not even anime.
Or
a
just
lot of hentai.
but
she
a lot
did-
of anime though too.
Right.
In her
you
defense,
can
I got a couple Gundams from there.
but she was standing there and she was like, we have all these DVDs, we have all this stuff, whatever. And we also have
Porn.
No. We also have we have towels with titties on them.
Oh, that's what she said.
And
Oh
then
my
of course, and I was like, yeah,
She
nice.
was selling it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
And the funny thing is it wasn't just like it's not just some young
Oh
Asian
no,
woman.
no, she was-
no, it wasn't some
This
like
is
young
like-
guy
She
either.
was like
this
her
is like
50s,
this
I
is
think.
like maybe an
Middle-aged.
old middle-aged woman and husband, like Asian
Oh, yeah.
woman and husband, like selling this shit. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
are for it. Because I remember I even talked to them and like they were just like, oh yeah, we love hentai. It's like our
Oh my
favorite.
God.
And I was just like,
More power
that's
to
what I
you.
aspire to be.
You know what?
When I'm in my 50s, I want to watch. Still
God.
watch and just be like,
There
you know
is
what? This
absolutely
awesome.
no shame here.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, her enthusiasm with
I loved
we got
it.
towels
It was so
Yeah.
with
funny.
titties on them. It's
But-
like
but-
I'll buy one.
And,
Like
it was just the way that she had.
'Cause didn't she hold it up too?
No, I don't
no,
think-
I think
I don't
it was hung up. So
Oh,
she
okay.
she like pointed to
Yeah,
it.
they had a whole
But
display.
it was just the way that she did it. Like it was like we have everything from DVDs
Me and you just
to
were not
collect this,
expecting
and then
that.
of course, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh, cool.
They had
And then-
fucking games.
yeah,
too.
games, whatever. It was like she was like going through her repertoire, kind of like talking to the crowd around her, or whatever. And then she's like, and we have towels with boobies on them, or whatever.
Yes.
And then of course I was like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, what? And she got a kick out
I'll
of that.
take 12.
Yeah,
You said boobies.
Yeah, me and you were just. I think me and you were laughing
She
at that
has
for a
the
solid
booba.
5
Oh,
minutes. Just
definitely.
weren't
Hands down.
expecting that.
And that was the convention that I got
So
chased to take a bunch of pictures with some cosplayers.
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
really
I
funny.
did that actually the year before.
Really?
I don't think
We
I
did it at Comic-Con too. There was a few
Yeah, that's-
people.
that's what
There
I'm
was a
talking
girl dressed as Diva that he took a picture with.
Wow, how nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she was
there's
very pretty.
She was very pretty. I bet her boyfriend felt really awkward though,
I would
because
not
he was
care.
with her. And
I mean, hey, you know,
I
yeah,
would
but
not care.
He didn't look like it was his type of thing though.
I see.
Like he looked like he was just like, this is the shit my girlfriend's in.
I mean, you know what? Hey, like, I don't know. Support your lady.
Right.
Let her do what she
Exactly.
wants to do.
So
Exactly.
whenever you said games, was you know what you said? Was there a comma in between there? Or
What do you mean?
No, I think he was just saying.
No,
that
she
there
had
was-
straight up
she
porn
had just-
games.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was looking for Bible Black.
I thought you were.
You're looking for Dylan. You were looking for a porn game.
wait,
Just
Oh my god.
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
no.
Hold on, before he continues, I thought he was just
man.
gonna end it at "I was looking for the Bible." It's like there, that's the wrong place.
That is the wrong
No,
place to be
no.
looking.
No, the only reason I would ever look for a copy of
Wait, why are you
Bible
looking
Black
for that?
because it's funny. It's so
And
fucking...
didn't he ask for it? He wasn't there.
No.
No,
There was a
no.
different game where it's like I want to say
He's
it's
looking for his own.
I was looking for my own because there is this PS2 game. I think it's PS2. I don't really remember. Maybe it's an old PS.
They told me it was only like a visual novel. On
Yeah,
PC.
yeah. It's only like a visual novel apparently, but apparently it's also a manga and a show.
Wow.
And I didn't know that, but it is what you would expect. It's basically this guy who gets hired at this mansion of like a bunch of rich voluptuous women.
Please, no. I'm done.
And he's basically like the pool boy, and they're just like, you know what, pool boy, why don't you
No, please.
Get away from me!
And at first he's kind of just like, what?
Oh, I've seen
Please,
this one.
no.
This one's a
Fucking
rerun.
dream?
This is a rerun.
So the only reason why I wanted that game was just because of the sheer amount of just like
Of
it
course.
starts off where he's just like, I don't want this, but then later he's just like, you know what,
Here we go.
I get paid for it.
This is my life now.
You know, I couldn't imagine my parents hearing us talk about all this
Oh,
crap.
no.
That's a good thing they won't.
We'll hide this
Because
episode.
they've actually asked me about this before, but but I don't think they'll ever really look into it.
Well, let's hope not.
Yeah.
Hey, Chase's parents.
Because this video we posted,
I'm going to send them a direct link to this
I'm
episode.
call
and
your
this
parents
episode
and be like, hey, you should watch this week's episode.
I've never seen Chase go so like it that was the face he made, like the oh shit, I'm screwed, guys.
I'm gonna get disowned.
Nah, I'm just gonna move down to Missouri with Nick.
Down, you move up,
Move up, boy.
Down, up, whatever. Okay, I'll go to the
up,
Pacific
up,
Ocean.
down, press start.
Look, we know you're an ethereal being, but while you're with us, you will abide by the laws of physics.
That's nice.
Space
But you
is
got
a-
any water?
Space is a construct.
no.
I do have some water, Chase. You want some? It's lemon water.
No, I need normal water, and I
Oh.
need 15 gallons of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how he processes his.
I thought you were gonna say prostate at first.
Oh, jeez.
This is how he prostates?
Yes.
Oh my god, that doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, on the conversation of games, are you guys playing any games right now? Any like
Yes.
fun games?
Yes.
Homeworld.
He's playing Homeworld.
I-
Go ahead.
Actually, real quick, I just finished Deserts of Karak. That was pretty fun.
Yes.
Really?
Sort of a spoiler. It's more of just a line I want to talk about.
Right.
So there's one part in the game I love, and basically this one guy betrays you, or one
Yeah.
ship, I should
It's
say.
a
Yeah.
carrier that's been following you on your trek through this huge-ass desert planet.
I see.
And they're radioing you and saying, "Hey, if you give us the artifact, we may let you live on the planet peacefully and not destroy you and all that."
Right.
So the guy that's a part of your carrier says, "Hey,
The
turn that."
captain of the carrier.
Oh yeah, the captain of the carrier says, "Hey, turn that radio off. All I want to hear is them exploding in the distance."
Yeah.
Whoa.
He was pissed.
What did he say
Justifiably so. Damn, that's
What did
freaking
he
metal.
say, line for line? Do you remember?
I think it was something along the lines of like, cut that channel right now. The only thing I want to hear from the Sakala is the hull breaking apart.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Shit.
And I was just like, "Oh,
That's
that's
freaking
such
metal.
a great line."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got 12 rockets.
Nice. Good.
Right.
Right in the dome.
Yeah.
As far as games for me, besides the games I've been playing that y'all got, well, Dylan and Chase got me for Christmas.
Yeah.
There's this. I'm not gonna say it's an MMORPG because it's not, but I'll say it's a role-playing shooter just because it's kind of like Squad.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about, but it's called Hell Let Loose. It's World War II.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
And it's just a fun shooter. It's like you can't really like, of course, get a lot of kills, of course,
Mhm.
but it's just fun in the sense that like it's RPG in the sense that everyone's just into it.
Yeah.
So like if you're on the German side, people are using
Everybody's speaking
like
German.
everyone, not German,
Everyone's
not
speaking
German,
full
but like
German.
they're like making stupid, dark humor
Right,
jokes
right.
and whatever.
Oh,
and if
God,
you're on
right.
like the Soviet Union side, everyone's just like, "Oh, comrades, let's go fight!
right.
I've been shot. I need a medic!"
Yeah.
And they do all of it just like that. And it's just fun. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
That's good.
Elite Dangerous is another game I just kind of started up.
Elite Dangerous looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks really fun. They added there's a DLC that makes it to where you can actually get out of your ship. On
Really?
Planets. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering about that because I thought Star
Apparently
Citizen was the only one that
yeah.
did that.
Apparently, it's not the best reviewed DLC
I see.
because they didn't do it great.
Oh.
But apparently, it's still worth getting just because it adds more to the game.
Right.
Wow.
But that's another game I would love to see is Star Citizen. That looks really cool.
Oh, dude, I don't even know where to begin with that.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
There's that new Zombies game that we saw that's like super realistic, sort of.
The
It,
only,
like-
the only thing I can remember what you said sucked was Project Zomboid.
No. That was bad. No,
I love that name.
the one where like the trailer where he like shoots his tire and like goes to repair
Oh
it.
yeah.
Apparently
Project
it's coming
Space
out.
Noid.
Apparently it's coming out not soon.
I don't remember what it's called. I
Project
could
Old
find
Type.
it.
I have it on my wish list.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looked really interesting. Oh,
What a good insult. Sorry, just to break up your conversation.
there's
How about you shut your trap, you old type?
there's the other game,
That's just
Valheim.
real too.
Really?
Yeah, Valheim. We've been playing Valheim.
We
a lot.
had that was my recommendation. If anybody wants to
Yeah.
play a game, dude, Valheim, so much fun, dude. If you like a survival open world game, I've been playing the shit out of that right now.
Wait, what were y'all talking about a second ago?
I was joking around because you said Project Zomboid, and then
Yeah.
I said Project Space Noid, which is a Gundam reference.
Oh, nice.
And then he just said Project Old Type,
Yeah.
which and
Which
then
is real.
yeah, exactly. I just thought it was a really funny.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
seeing that in Zeta whenever we get around to it.
The
Oh,
man,
hang on.
Wait,
We'll
wait,
save that out.
Man, y'all already
Yeah.
coming
Wait,
over
wait,
there.
wait, hang on. As far as games that I've been playing,
Yeah.
I recently went back and gone
Homeworld.
through all of the. Yeah, I did also finish Deserts of Karak, like Chase,
yeah.
but I also played through every campaign for Left 4 Dead,
Oh yeah,
which was so much fun.
dude.
Oh,
I forgot how fucking good those games were.
Yes, they're very well done.
Mhm.
By the way,
Portal as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know how you usually just immediately skip trailers on ads or
Ads on trailers.
ads on YouTube? I meant to say.
Yeah,
I saw a trailer for Dying Light 2,
yeah.
and that ad I actually watched all of it because I was like, wow, I'm actually interested.
That's
Yeah.
rare.
Same actually. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't into the first Dying Light, but when I saw the trailer for the second one,
Yeah,
I was
that-
like, oh, I'm actually buy the second one. The second one looks pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, another thing. What actually got me to buy Homeworld, interestingly enough, was a review I watched with Dylan,
Mhm.
and it was a guy strictly at a certain point talking about sound design. I'm like, all right, I'm sold.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah, if you want to listen to like an example, I would say just type in like Homeworld
Such a well put together
Um,
game.
communications between ships or something,
Yeah.
and they'll talk about how their sensors are messing up a little
Yeah,
bit,
there's
how
all
they're
sorts of
how-
really
having
cool,
little
just, like,
glitches,
Ambient radio chatter.
and I love it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I remember another reason why you got it as well. The same reason I got it, but I haven't played it yet.
because it was super cheap
Oh,
on
yeah.
Steam.
The
Collection.
collection with both of them was like originally $60, and we got it for what? How much? Like
I think it was like
10?
$8.
Yeah, something like that.
crazy.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Any games that are by the way, to talk about the game, it was The Day Before.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it's called The Day Before.
I never heard of it.
It's like a zombie survival game, but it's like really large. It looks really cool.
It-
It's coming out like not soon.
If you've ever seen
I know it's in
DayZ
production.
gameplay,
Yeah.
it looks a lot like that with like you can get in vehicles and stuff and you'll have to repair tires, but it looks a lot more up to date, if you will.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't think
Interesting.
there's no PvP in it though. Unlike DayZ, there's
That's fine.
yeah. It's a co-op game though.
Actually,
you
no,
know.
I think there is
Is there?
sort of PvP. It's just going to be I think there is actually.
Is there PvP? Okay.
If not, it's going to be between like you and AI.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Whenever we have John on again, I'm hoping that by the time we do that, we will have made some new memories in Ark.
Damn, where,
I have
Oh,
been.
yeah.
what void did John go to anyways?
He's just doing. He's working a lot is the big thing.
Tell him
The
to
same
stop
one
that.
you go to, I'd imagine.
He was supposed to be here for New Year's, but he got COVID, so he was
Yeah.
like, "Well,
Right.
can't be here." But he and I used to play Ark before, but Ark, the game alone, is 300 gigabytes,
Yes.
and I had no room on my hard drive for that. So I have been saving up my pennies, and there's two things that I bought that I promised myself I was going to try and buy this year. It was a new hard drive. And funny story, I went to go get the hard drive, and I was going to get like a Western Digital Black hard drive, really nice performance, like kind of gaming hard drive, or just a high performance hard drive anyways.
Mhm.
I wanted to get something that was approximately 2 gigabytes, and I walked into Best Buy and was like, this is the one that I want. And he's like, well, we have that brand, that type, but all we have is 4 terabytes. And I was like, well, here we go. It's time to do it.
Yep.
And so I just spent the extra money on
For
that
a penny
one.
and for a pound.
Exactly. So I
Speaking
bought that.
of, Didn't Dylan say he was going to get a new phone if I got a new computer?
Oh, jeez.
Hastily spun
Oh,
phone.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus.
No, it's
it
fine.
stays right.
That's fine. Just buy it whenever you can.
Right.
But so I went ahead and bought the new hard drive, and I installed that. So hopefully I'm going to, I already have downloaded Ark, but hopefully I'm going to put more games on that. because I haven't been able to put a lot of games on my computer because I've been out of hard drive
Just
space.
telling me.
Yeah.
But then along with that, I also got myself an Oculus Quest 2.
Oh,
I
man.
did see
Super
that.
excited.
Did you get that today?
I did. It was supposed to come in the mail either like late tonight or tomorrow,
Yeah.
and it came in like by the time I got home at like 2 or 3 p.m.
Nice.
Dang.
So I was like driving up and I saw the box on the porch and I was like, yes! I wasn't expecting that at all. It was like freaking Christmas all over again.
Right.
So I definitely like sat down on the couch for like the better part of an hour, just setting it up, just like sitting there like, whoa, looking around.
I heard y'all doing stuff with it.
Yeah. I just was playing like a little tester game thing to kind of just,
yeah.
Oh,
Definitely need
try
to get
that.
some games. Definitely need to.
oh yeah, I need to figure out first how to set up to my Steam account because I would rather buy the games on Steam than
Yeah.
just on the Oculus store.
Because at least on Steam you can mod them with Vortex.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Like Blade and Sorcery and Beat Saber, we can mod with Vortex off. of
I had
Steam.
no idea you could do that. Do you have any other recommendations you were talking about?
There's a few new games. Like I'm kind of got a little bit into JRPGs again.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've been playing a few JRPGs. There's a few more games that are coming up that I'm excited for, like Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I'm sorry. Yes, Elden Ring.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's supposed to be like a
Yes.
Dark Souls game, man.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's the new From
It-
Software.
Basically,
title.
think of Valheim and Dark Souls come together.
Really?
In a sense, yeah.
It's almost like a Viking type thing, right?
Yeah, basically. That's what I got from it anyways.
Maybe.
And you said it was From Software?
Yes.
I had no idea they made that.
But
So,
but unlike traditional Dark Souls, it's open world.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So it's not like linear.
No.
Really?
Actually, no, I'd say my thing is accurate because I know you can collect like berries and stuff to make stuff in there, I think,
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
Like potions and stuff. So,
Yeah.
Crafting system.
Yeah, but it's open world Dark Souls, so it's
That sounds
interesting.
fun.
Yeah. And then there's another game, the new Stalker game that's coming out, Stalker 2.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, I was
really
probably gonna
excited
get
for
that one.
God.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
So did From Software make Dark Souls as well, or who made
Yes.
that one?
Yeah, they
Really?
made Dark Souls, yeah.
Holy shit!
You didn't know?
No, I mean, dude, after I figured out what kind of game Dark Souls was, I was like, I'm out. Like I told you,
yeah.
the same sort of reason why, like, I mean, I never really kept up with Bloodborne, which is also From Software as well, right?
Yeah.
Like I said before, I like challenging games, but I don't like games that like deliberately try and kill me. And
Yeah.
so that's the thing is like I never really cared for that game, and I watched a little bit about it, but like I never was on the bandwagon of like people that are like, oh, I love Dark Souls. I was like,
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great game. It really is.
I know whenever I probably play it, and like if I was to do like an average to like lower difficulty rating, I probably would love the game.
That's not a thing.
What was that game?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like I like a challenge. I don't like to play a game that's going to deliberately make it hard
See,
for me
and
to
you
play.
can
it.
play with your friends, of course, though, and make
Yeah, I
it
know.
easier. But you know,
Right.
it's still it's still. It's
There's
a
games
great
that I've
game.
played that are
I'm
like
trying to get you to play.
that are deliberately difficult and like hard for me to play. It's like they just try to kill you, and it's like I don't like that. I want to have fun. I don't want to like be
Yeah.
stressed out about playing
Because
this game.
they're always on sale on Steam, which is the thing. They're always on sale
Right.
on Steam. So it's like
So.
it's worth the buy.
What was that game I had played recently, Ian, that you had a heel turn on that you didn't think you were gonna like? I'm trying to think.
When did you play it? Like was it?
It was.
Was it on the PlayStation or was it on like the computer?
I think it was on the PS4.
Okay.
I cannot remember for the life of me remember what it was, but
Once I hit stop on the podcast, you'll remember, and it'll be like, oh no.
I fucking bet you.
Right.
That's probably what's gonna.
Well, are you
happen.
talking like recently, or was this like a while back?
It was a while back, but not like too long. I mean, it was
Okay.
a relatively long amount of time that I had played this game, but I cannot fucking remember what it was.
Speaking about time, actually, you want to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
Somebody I hadn't seen in a long time showed up at work today,
Yeah.
and it was actually the person that interviewed me for my job.
Really?
I hadn't seen her in a year.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was just like, wow, I've really been working here for a year.
I've really been working here for a long time.
It's been like a year and
It's almost been 2.
almost, yeah, like I think August will make 2.
Damn.
It's either April or August.
That's crazy. What a fun time.
And then also the new Destiny DLC that's coming out soon.
No, you get rid of that.
Really?
Yeah, Destiny 2's DLC comes out in what, February, Dylan?
I believe so. Yeah.
Was there any other?
Star Wars: The Old Republic was supposed to have a December a DLC like
Really?
expansion that was supposed to come out, but it got pushed back because like it wasn't quite fleshed out yet. They're like, we want to have it for our like 10-year anniversary. We want to make sure it's like a nice looking
Yeah.
expansion and not like thrown together.
Mm.
We want to do function over fashion or whatever.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
so
Was
yeah.
there any other new games anybody else played? I'd have to look at my list. Like
Valheim was the first one that
Valheim
I
is the
purchased and I
biggest one at the
played.
moment, yeah.
like I mean, I know I bought New Vegas, but that's still trying to get through that. And I bought Fallout 3.
The Ascent I've been trying to start with you.
Yeah.
Me and my friend online have started playing it, of course, but you haven't started yet because you're still playing New Vegas.
Yeah. And I've just got a bunch of other games I've been playing too. So.
And then I started up Oblivion.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love Oblivion so much.
It's such a different game.
It's my favorite game, almost of all time. There's
Really?
other games that I think that hold probably a higher place, but I have so many fond memories of that game.
Mm-hmm.
I played the shit out of it.
That was the one thing I liked about those type of games. Like if you were a kid, you could just spend hours playing that.
I had so much free time and just played the hell out of it. I feel that way. I don't play it anymore really because the game kind of took a turn. Not for the better or worse. I just haven't really played it recently. But Lord of the Rings Online. I, for the longest time, and still kind of am a little bit like a really big MMO person.
Same. I've been playing the hell out of Final Fantasy Online.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard it's a
love
really
Final
good
Fantasy
game.
What,
Online,
14?
so- I think so.
Whatever it's called. Yeah.
Did
called.
that
Whatever
one
the
come
online
out
one is.
recently, or did it come out years ago?
It came out a while ago, I think.
Because it seems
It's
like
been out for a while.
it seems like it gained traction all of a sudden.
Oh, it's because of the whole thing with WoW.
Yeah, I think it's also like expansions too.
Yeah,
They
the new
apparently
expansion just came out.
I believe from what I've been told is that like the game already has like a pretty good like story rich campaign, but
Yeah.
like the expansions on it like really do
They're
like
really long.
and
Yeah.
they flush out the story
Yeah.
like or they
Really
flush out a story that's like
Yeah.
that tells a really good story. You're like, damn, this is
I
legit.
love it. It's a great game. It definitely is worth the pay to play.
I've never actually played it
Yeah.
before, but
It's definitely worth pay to play. I might get back into WoW soon. Don't really know.
I never played WoW. I was big into Lord of the Rings Online whenever WoW
Yeah.
was kind of like
Lord
going
of the
on
Rings
its,
Online is free as well. So.
exactly. It was on its downturn. And then after Star Wars The Old Republic came out, I played that for a pretty good bit. And I kind of went like back and forth, but now I'm like solely on Star Wars The Old Republic. It's a
Yeah.
really fun game, in my personal opinion, as far as like Star Wars games go.
Yeah.
By the way, did anybody have any New Year's resolutions?
Oh, jeez.
I didn't really have any like resolutions. Mine was more like I just wanted to. I'm gonna try and cut out sugar a lot, like
Yeah.
or more sugar than I have been, because I know like that's a part of my diet that's like not good at all. That I probably have too much sugar because,
Mhm.
dude, I'm telling you, for Christmas and New Year's, my family gave me so much junk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got so many pastries. I got so many desserts and pies and casserole stuff. I'm just
Talk
like,
about pies. You go to the not McDonald's, Walmart, and they got those like little $1.50
Miniature,
pies
Oh, yeah.
that you could just buy like 20 of.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I definitely, like I said, after all that, I had like eaten all of it, and I just felt like I was like, oh shit,
Sick.
dude.
You just felt sick.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I'm gaining weight and sugar. Like it's
Yeah.
not, I'm not
Yeah.
like, it's not crazy or anything, but I'm like, I'm not, I'm not doing so good right now
Yeah,
because again,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
so much sugar I was eating.
Mhm.
But I'm doing okay now. That, and I was gonna try and drink more water.
Yeah.
Like I said, not really resolutions, just try to make some like
Best
healthy
thing
changes.
to do is buy like a gallon of water.
Yeah,
bottle.
I have a big
Yeah.
one. Of
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Mine don't really change. It's about the same thing. I've been working out.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding at the gym for like 4 years, so it's kind of just keep crushing at the gym,
Right.
and then keep drinking water and eating healthy.
Stay
and,
yoked.
The
Yeah.
one I really wanted
Bitch.
to do was I got a book from our parents for my birthday several years ago.
Yeah.
One of the H.P. Lovecraft books.
Oh yeah.
If you remember whenever I got
right.
that,
Mhm.
I really need to finish that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a big one.
Yeah, because I remember I got, I don't know, several stories in, and it was interesting, but it's like,
yeah.
you just,
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
just-
it later.
yeah, exactly.
Got to be in a mood.
Yeah.
So, okay, Dylan, have you had a chance to think about that game you're talking about?
Oh, I haven't.
Was it like a shooty game? Was it like a adventure game? You're talking about like Bloodborne?
No, I remember it was a game that you had like preconceived notions about, and
Devil May Cry?
maybe I'd asked you to like give it a shot.
Give it a shot. So I played it.
Yeah, a bit. I don't think we ever finished it, but
Would
You
you
mean
play it?
Zionic Front?
Would you?
no,
play it?
no. No, we finished
yeah,
is
that.
that the PS2 one y'all were?
Yes.
That
Oh,
one was
because I really
great.
liked the
The ma-
background menu
Yeah.
soundtrack
Oh,
with
dude.
with like the
We found that online like last week or the week before, and it was so good.
what with like the Morse code and stuff going off.
Yeah.
That was that one.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
I really
entire
liked the.
soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Would y'all play it on, Dylan? The game you're trying to think about.
He said PS4. He thinks.
I think it was a PS4 game.
Is Armored Core on Steam?
No,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's not. No.
Armored Core
The-
is only available on the systems that it came out on.
which is like all the PlayStation systems.
Yeah,
Basically.
except for the fourth one.
Which I'm surprised they have not released those. to
I
PC
was just
yet.
about to say
Dude, they
the
just
5 and Verdict Day were the last ones. I think it was on PS3 or PS4,
Mhm.
and they just now recently said that there is
They got
talks.
some leaked images that might
Yes.
be from
I'm
Armored
telling you though,
Core.
the trailers for that game are a
Oh,
masterpiece.
dude, they
yeah.
are a
They're
masterpiece.
beautiful.
Oh my god, dude, they're
Armored
so
Core 6
fun.
screenshots
Uh-huh.
leaked, Dark Souls creator involved. Oh,
Yeah.
So what might be like a?
Yeah.
It might be like a third person.
Dude,
Well, it depends. Like I said, this one says it is from the people like the Dark Souls thing, but they're
I want to.
it's just from the creators of Dark Souls, but it may not be
Right.
like that. It may just be like a regular like Armored Core game where like you have
Yeah.
missions and stuff.
It's like a strategy.
I want to say the
Yeah.
trailer that I thought was always the best was actually Four Answers.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude!
I
Don't
think
even get
that's a good
started.
one.
Is that the one that they
Yeah,
got like the
The
night
white
vision?
glint. No,
You're thinking of Fives.
Oh, Fives.
I remember the first time I saw an Armored Core trailer on TV.
what?
Yes,
Holy
I remember
shit.
when they released. What was the last one?
Verdict Day.
What was the one before that? 5.
5.
Yeah.
I remember. I was 5. I remember when 5 was releasing. I saw a commercial for it on TV, and I was just like,
Oh my god,
"That game looks so cool."
dude! If you want a badass trailer to watch,
Yeah.
watch the trailer or watch like the opening cinematic for Four Answer.
If there's any way we
I
can
think
bring
that's-
those up and do like a peer review, man, I would love to watch those again.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one of them where they got just night vision and it's like
Uh-huh.
a city burning at night.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite one, honestly. Just
Well,
'cause-
after I don't want to get copywritten or copy strikes on
Oh,
this
yeah,
thing,
no.
but once we finish this episode, we can definitely huddle around the monitors
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and watch them
Oh, for sure.
because that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Speaking of watching, me, Chase, and Ian have been doing a lot of watching for like shows and movies.
Yes, we have. We finished
We
Gundam
finished
Wing.
Gundam Wing.
last night,
Mm-hmm.
and man, that was a good
The
show.
fucking roller coaster is what it is.
my
Oh,
God.
so me and Dylan were watching. You remember that music video we were watching like a few months back, where one of them was called Bubblegum Crisis.
Yes.
So me and him started like the first episode of that. You want to know what the robots are called that they're hunting?
What's that?
Boomers.
No way.
Yeah.
They're
Yes,
called boomers.
and,
Just like
he-
cybernetic organisms, yeah.
And it's funny because he went to the bathroom, walked in. He's like, "All right, what I missed?" I'm like, "Everybody's a boomer."
Oh my
I love
god.
And pretty much everybody that wasn't a main character was. Yep, yeah, that's pretty much
That's
accurate.
insane.
Everybody was a boomer, at least in that particular episode.
Oh,
Oh my
nice. That's so
God.
Because
funny.
they sent them after a little girl. They found the little girl.
Yeah.
And yep, she's a boomer too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
well,
Well,
shit.
I think they
Damn.
actually just let her blow up at some
They
point.
did, yeah.
I think they're like, oh, what's that? She's just
Like,
a robot.
fuck you, you're not real.
Whatever. It's just a
Damn.
robot.
Right.
Let it die.
Well.
Yeah, me and Chase had watched Trigun,
Oh
which
yeah.
was great.
Trigun was good, but the only thing I can compare that even remotely to would be Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah,
That is the
That
only
makes me
thing.
happy.
Maybe even like Full Metal Alchemist. Just
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a
as
little-
far as like the character design for the main character goes, it definitely.
yeah.
I'd say how the story kind of goes, and because I'd say they're all pretty story rich.
Mhm.
But I can't think of any others that would be
Yeah.
close
it
to
was
that.
definitely like a weird era.
Maybe like a little bit of Outlaw Star in there.
A little bit. Outlaw Star, I'd say it's its own kind of thing.
Right.
But
You
I
guys
mean,
also
Still
were
got the
watching.
same like gunslinging protagonist.
But I
though.
mean, come on. No, Outlaw Star and Trigun are the same thing. They have that one same main character kid in there.
They got a trope they follow.
they do share a couple voice actors, yeah.
Yeah, which
How
was
nice.
funny.
You guys were also watching Kill la Kill.
Yeah,
Oh God, yeah, I forgot
blew
about that.
through that.
Why does that feel like
You
that?
finished all of it?
Oh,
Yes, it feels like a lifetime ago. I watched that now. Actually,
It was like last week, I think.
I know that's the scary part.
No, we finished it already.
Mhm.
Damn. That's crazy.
Still a really good show.
Oh, it really is. It held up pretty well.
That's awesome. So Dylan, check-in number 2. Remember that game?
Check in number 2.
Yeah, I'm checking in a second time to see if he remembers that game.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a game called Check in number 2. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what kind of
right,
game
right.
Is that
It-
sounds
it's a
like
hotel game, you know.
Yeah.
God, it just
Escaped you?
it
I'm-
keeps escaping.
I'm going to press stop and he's going to remember it verbatim.
I hope not.
If you just press stop right now, does it just pause it?
No, I actually cussed the recording.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's just
okay.
gonna end it right
Oh,
there.
never
You're
mind.
right.
Yeah.
But shit, man. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm gonna have to look through my fucking cornucopia games I got in there.
I'm just trying to think.
See if I can find
so
it.
do you remember what I was saying? You said I changed my mind on it. Like I liked it, and I played
you liked it, and I remember like you thought that you wouldn't. Like for a while,
Right.
you just straight up like didn't. Like you didn't want to like give it a go. But I just can't fucking remember.
Wow.
Chase, you touch me again, I'm gonna kill you.
Speaking of cornucopias, books, stick them in the cornucopia.
Oh God,
Oh, God.
If you remember that.
I do. Yeah,
Good. Wasn't that on
Okay.
like Adult Swim?
I think. Yeah, it was. It was one of their little bumps.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Like I said before, we'll probably keep in touch with Nick on Discord, and we'll probably have him on at some point. Whenever you come back down here, we'll have you on an episode.
Oh,
I
yeah,
promise
No,
you.
no, no. Don't you know how this goes? Once he leaves, he just kind of
He's never there.
disappears. He kind of just ceases to exist.
Right. Well, here's hoping that Moscow treats you well.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
So, anyways, is that
Hope the Russian mob takes me okay.
please. Anyways, like I said, we'll have you on again. This is not the last time we'll talk to you.
Oh,
This is
for
not the
sure.
last time we'll see you. I just wanted to have a special episode one last time before we send you off. We did a very similar thing to Dakota. If you're still listening out there, Dakota, you need to come back here already.
Yeah,
Damn
for
it.
real.
But anyways, if you're looking for us, you can find us on all the major podcasting platforms. We're the Aftermath. You can just type that in and find us. We also have a Linktree /Ian Wolf, and you can find all of our social media links and ways to find us there. On Spotify, they actually allowed you to give a 5-star review now. So if you listen on any other podcasting platform as well, you can give us a 5-star review there. But Spotify now allows you to do it because they're finally catching up to the game. Bunch of lazy slackers.
Right.
But anyways, thank you so much for listening. We all really appreciate you here. Everyone, give a good, hearty goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Your hearty goodbye is just yeah.
I love how I just said goodbye to myself.
I was talking to the audience.
To the audience.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.